G'day everybody, it's Matt Dawn from Lawnporn. Get your lawn on. This video, I'm going to go through all the Ego commercial gear. I'm going to give you a bit of a review of that stuff. So let's get your lawn on. All right, the first thing is that, this area here is the back lawn. It's Kikuyu for 2 whole weeks and 2 days. I have done nothing with it. And this has really broken my heart, to be honest. It's nice and thick and long, way too long. You got that one, baby? Yeah, way too long. The dog's been having fun here, obviously. Not much I could do about that. But look at this. This is, for me, edges. Look how terrible that is. So yeah, I turned the robot mower off for a couple of weeks, and yeah, it's been hard watching it like this. Said my landlord was here the other day as well, and he's looked at the back and he's looked at me, "Hey Dormy, what's going on in the back there, man? Looks shit." And I said, "Oh, I'm doing it for a video mix." So yeah, anyway, made my job even harder by, I forgot about the irrigation today. So about an hour ago, the irrigation was on, so it's actually all wet. But look, I've been with Ego for over 5 years now, going on 6 years. I've been using their stuff. It's really, really good stuff. And when they reached out to me and said, "Hey, did you want to give the commercial stuff a try?" I sort of initially went, "Well, I don't really need to. I'm pretty happy with the stuff that I've got." And I said, "Oh, look, go ahead, you know, even though I'm not a commercial guy, and I could give you my perspective on it." I can't believe how much better it is. It really is. And that's one thing I've got to say about it. And if there's anything I've got to say about the commercial gear that I've tried, is that the materials and the craftsmanship is just A1. It's so good. Anyway, let's go to the first item I'm going to review. Now, I've been a big fan of a solid edger. So the solid edger is the edge like that. And I've been doing my solid edging like this for over 5 years. I used to have a Scott Bonner edger. It was cumbersome to use, although it really produced a nice edge. But with these solid edges, you absolutely can't go wrong. And this one is a commercial model, so it's not something you can interchange. So it's got that nice solid edging unit, as I've shown you before. Really, really well crafted. Carbon fibre shaft all the way, and that will help it be light but also be strong. The materials of the handle, it's probably hard to see with the camera and it's hard to see with this light, but it's just got that nice little soft indent, but it's really, really tough. Of course, it's adjustable as well. And the controls here are absolutely magnificent. Same, you get that sort of that soft, tough material there, and the finish of it is just amazing. It's going to last a long time. You got 3 speeds on here. I'll put the battery in. That might help. Tucker wants to come out. All right, you've got 3 speeds here. You can go up to 3 and down to 1. There you go. All right, so these edges are a bit feral, so let's get into it. And I love the solid edger. I've used this quite a lot, but in a commercial sense, having one of these as a dedicated machine makes a lot of sense. And I've got to say, just the balance of everything that I'm going to be showing you today is just amazing. Fantastic. Could probably go a little bit lower. In fact, I might just do that. She a bit high. get right in there, see if it can handle the sort of the getting right down in there. It'll be a bit more choppier with it, but look, as you can see already, that is fantastic. This will get a bit deeper in the soil. Gosh, now we're talking. Really deep, and as you can see, that really worked well. It's got a nice safety trigger here as well, which I forgot to mention, so it won't trigger unless you do that. But yeah, fantastic. Really nice balance to it. I've got the 5 amp hour on it. It seems just about right, and that'll last you a long time. Commercial guys and keen lawnies at home, keen domestic people, this is the machine, I tell you. All right, let's swap it out. Let's go to the next. All right, the next thing is the dedicated whippersnipper. Again, it's the carbon fibre, same handle, same controls, so it's all familiar, going from one machine to the other. And a nice big beautiful head here. Sorry, this is truly commercial, so you'll be banging it to get more line. And once again, woo, the power's on display. So this is an anti-clockwise machine, so it turns anti-clockwise for those who ask that question. As you can see, it slays through that. Oh, my face is covered in dirt. Oh. All right, before we get into blowing and mowing, I'll show you this other product. I'm not going to use it here, but I'm just going to give you a bit of a demo of it. So here we go. Look at this control, hey? Look at this controller. Same sort of thing, except it's on a U-bar. As you can see, the main bar is carbon fibre again. Obviously the slasher is going to really do some damage. And you can cut through that really easily. So the controls are just the same all the way through the range. So you can go from one tool to the next tool and it just comes to you automatically how to use it. All right, there's lots of rubbish on this lawn, lots of bark, lots of crap. Let's clean it up with the blower, the backpack blower, which is my favourite actually out of the whole range. This, without a doubt, is my favourite. The backpack, the backpack blower. And yeah, look at it. It's a little bit dirty because I've used it a lot, especially at the old house. We'll hold 2 batteries from your 5 amp hours right up to your 12 amp hours. And it takes all the weight of it. It's nice and light to use. This control panel is my favourite here, so that's full trigger. If you go full trigger turbo, and you can lock it and whatnot. So yeah, fantastic. And compared to the Ego, hand blower, this is, you know, no fatigue whatsoever. It you know, doesn't get sort of like heavy in your hand because you've got that battery in your hand as well as the blower, even though the blower's light. But this, you know, when I was at our house cleaning up, I was cleaning up for, you know, a good hour, no fatigue whatsoever. It was just a joy to go around and do this, especially with the lock button, because you can just hold it, don't need to use your fingers or anything. And yeah, it's really powerful. Let's clean up here just to show you, and commercial guys are just going to love this, that's for sure. You ready, babe? Yeah. Cleans it up really well, doesn't it? So good. All right, I promised myself I wouldn't do this, but I can't help myself. I've got bark chips all at the back here. Ready? Again. Look, you can see right through to the stuff. Watch this. Fantastic. Well, last thing to do with this now is to mow it. Now I'm going to use my Ego mower that I've had for like the last, I reckon, 4 odd years. Fantastic, the Select Cut. That's not a commercial mower, but for light commercial jobs, it's going to do absolutely fine. And Ego have a range of commercial mowers, and you know, they offered me one as well, but I just said, oh look, I can't really justify it with the small amount of mowing that I do, and the front lawn is kept with the cylinder mower. But we will find some lawns in the future and perhaps borrow one off of Ego once they've done their trade shows and everything like that, and have a bit of a go and give you a bit of a review and hand that one back rather than keep it. All right, so let's give this area a mow. It desperately needs it. Now I've got this on a number 2. I think I might struggle with number 2, might be needing a number 3. Actually, I already put it in number 3, so that's good. All right, let's go. So there you go. Fantastic stuff. And if you're a commercial person, not using any fuel, another great thing all about that stuff is there's no fatigue, there's no vibration. You know, being lower noise, you can get clients earlier in the morning, clients in close proximity, things like hospitals and stuff where you need to be quiet, so you pick up clients there. And the stuff is just so powerful. It is so well made. Really, thanks Ego for letting me have this stuff. It's really, really appreciated. Just on that note, Ego and myself have had a great relationship over the years, and they gave me this stuff to review, and I could say anything I wanted about it, but I'm telling you right now, it is the bee's knees. It's the best stuff that I've ever used for home power tools for the garden. All right, get your lawn on, everyone, and now I can get back to looking after this patch a little bit better. I might be doing a reno of this back lawn in the near future. Get your lawn on.